All right. Let me get a drink. Take a sippy drink in my tippy cup. Am I really 10 hours into this file? Well, I guess I am. Okay. So, I think this was one of the items that was available to me. I was watching a different streamer play this game, and she found this, but I had forgot about it entirely, to the point where I don't even know if I've ever known about this item before. And I'm going to try to get it with just Monarch wings. Okay, so I could have gotten a grub when I was locked out of Mantis Claw. Okay. Where am I off to next? Did I find... No. I think I had decided that I had to go into Queen's Gardens somehow. So I guess I'm going to Queen's Station. Or down here. Have I never taken the tram right? I mean, I could have taken the tram right. Right? I've done this a lot. Wouldn't be my playstyle if I weren't shitting the bed just getting hit randomly. Gee, what were you? A grub. No. Actually, yes. There is a chance that I need to get all grubs. And I'll never remember that if I don't just get it. And I don't need money anymore anyways. Okay, into the tram. This should let me go to the hive, I think. Should let me go to the hive. Yeah, I've just never been here because I'm a complete moron. But hey, what's new? How do I do this? Turns out that works just fine. Into the hive. Hive's pretty cool. Oh, I have quick slash on. Having quick slash on means I'm in a killing mood. What are my charms? Unbreakable Heart, Sprint Master, Grub Song, Quick Slash, Wayward Compass. Unbreakable Strength. Okay. So I've got killing energy. I love having killing energy. The Hive has some annoying enemies, but mostly fairly easy enemies, and having the one shot on the bees is very nice. I don't know why I'm collecting money. I think I want to go left first. Okay, 3 shots on these guys is nice. Okay. I was right about wanting to go left first. Or was I left about going right? Well, left is better than right. There's no explanation whatsoever about why the Hive has chunky bastards in it that are full of bees. The Bee Kingdom was separate from... The Bee Kingdom was separate from Hollow Nest. Probably didn't have a lot of contact. We'll be doing the platforming challenge. I just want to get rid of the bees first. Okay. That red orb without beam to thy weariness shall seem as an itching and a fever which would cling to thee forever. Just a little bit of poetry for everybody. It's Edgar Allan Poe, which means that it's classic, but in a way that is very not classical, you know? Versus something like W.B. Yeats, who everybody loves. W.B. Yeats was the poet of 2020. Everybody was extremely into I think I might need one of these guys. Okay, I need him later. Or her later, forgive me. I'm misgendering the bees, which... What rough beast. Its hour come round at last. Scrapes its rough thighs as it slouches towards Bethlehem to be born. Think that's what it is? Stop bullying me. Then suddenly a great vision straight from Spiritus Mundi arose, all around it reeling the shadows of indignant desert birds. People like poetry. Is that a thing people like? I always got the impression that most people thought poets were full of themselves, which is true. A poet is categorically full of themselves. All artists have to be. Because the first thing to being an artist is thinking you have something worthwhile to say. Which requires at least a modicum of ego. I think it's over here that has the thing I want to break them. I just can't... This is towards where the queen is at, I think. Anyways, how you doing? Is keeping my chat from being too lonely tonight. I haven't streamed in a week. I've been feeling very under the weather. And I think it's just going to continue at the rate I'm going, but hey. D fine. That's the best kind of fine. The bees had a lot of geo, and by a lot I mean 57. This is towards the queen, which I guess I can do. Oh no! I forgot how to fight you. Okay, the way to fight the Hive Knight is to have Quick Slash Unbreakable Strength on. It's going to be a winning strategy for basically ever. Vessel Fragment. How many of them am I rocking? 1. And I already have a lot of spirit. I can talk to the queen. She's tiny, even though in the back, she's huge. However, we are not done with our bee adventures. Where is the thing I'm thinking of? Where did I come from? Where did I go? One thing is up here. Okay. Sensitive about her tiny soul. Descending dark. Okay. I think the game gave me Geo because I already had that. So we're not done yet. This. There we go. You can get one of the big ones to hit the wall. I think that's everything from the hive. I went the wrong way, but I want to warp. Save warp. Yep, that's everything out of the hive. Well, not quite. I actually need to go up and out. So I categorically just wasted time. Did I get Abyss Shriek as well? I do. Okay, so I have good... I can go wizard mode. Wizard mode is good if you need to do damage to bosses. Just kind of taking it to the face here, getting punched by bees. I guess I can go down here. Okay. Is there anything down here? Well, some money. I'm not that interested in money. Yeah, that's just a way here. Do I have Ismus tier? I'm pretty sure I do. Okay. And we're here. Surprised I never came down here the other way, unless the game wouldn't let me. there's stuff over here. Is there anything else here? So I'm thinking there weren't. Have I gotten everything in Isma's Grove yet? Yeah, not many grubs remain, which is why I bought that one grub. As I could see myself needing all grubs if I had to get grub song. Oh, it's this lady. Apparently she's immortal. And she's very happy that all of her old rivals have gone mad. Which, hey, that's one way of doing things. Have I gotten everything here? I thought I didn't have Isma's tier when I came here. But I feel like I came back and checked. I definitely did. Okay. So I think I've done everything I can do here. Means I'm going to Queen's Station, I think. Or I might be going to Forgotten Crossroads. Just instantly have a bug teleport to me. Things are gooey here now. Things got gooey here real quick because I found the Monarch wings and that just goos it up. Is there anything around here I haven't done yet? I think I've done everything here. I've had all the movement. Oh. I should have just gone to Dirtmouth. Did I fight Failed Knight? Yep, I did. We're kind of winded down on stuff I can and can't do. And the only thing I'm looking for is one dreamer. I can beat the game if I find one dreamer. Which I might do. Otherwise, my plan would have to be to get enough soul to fight to go to White Palace. If I did that... Papanada.
Papanada.
Okay. We can go pick up some money from the worms. I love it when he just drops out one big wave of money. What a dipstick. Well, I took damage from that. That's funny. Okay. It's down and to the left. Although there's no reason not to stop at leg eaters first. I think I can't have leg eater get eaten because it's rando. Or he's going to get eaten when I collect all 3 unbreakable charms. I also went too far up. Away into Fog Canyon. Which is where I want to go. I feel like there should be more in this room. But I guess just sometimes there isn't any more to a room than it looks like. Oh, they make that not a wall jumpable surface. That's funny. Engage with our gimmick, player. Unless it was done. Here's Fog Canyon. I don't have the map here, and I don't know if I can get the map without Shades dash. It's actually ideal for getting spirit from. Foolish. Fog Canyon kind of makes my ears hurt. Am I alone on that? There we go. That's enough. Not entirely sure where I'm going. I came here for this. 10 more worms. Oh. Is that all this chamber is? Just a treasure zone? Well, sure. Kind of feel like there's a breakable wall there. Okay. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Oh, I could have gone from here. I always forget this spot. I guess if you have Izimus Tier, you can go through here either through Fog Canyon or... It doesn't really matter which way you come through here. I think that takes me back to over here. Yeah, this is Platform Master. If I start going in one direction, I'm going to run into a wall. Ah, it's a Quirrell. Oh, is this just the spot? Man, you don't have to do much to get to Duke's Archives. Map updated, but I can't look at it. Yeah, I think the only thing around here is lore. And most of the enemies are of the exploding jellyfish variety. But this looks like the boss room. It's Umu! I can't fight Umu. I have to wait for a thing. And I get to listen to some Simlish. I think that is the best usage of my attacking. Oh, I can... Yeah. There we go. Hello, QB. Yeah, we don't have ice beams for the Metroids. I just have... Make a giant damage hitbox appear on screen. I have Valkyrie from Aria of Sorrow. Lore. Ooh. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. I think that means I have every movement ability now. Indeed. I need one more pale ore to upgrade everything, and I could always use some more health. But now I just have to go collect every item and look for... all of the... there's one more dreamer to get, I think. Yeah, we got Monamon and Hera. Still need the Watcher. But I can do all of everything here. And I should be able to get to Queen's Gardens pretty elementarily. But now that we have Shade Cloak, I can bypass shade walls. Shade Cloak is also very useful for many boss fights. Because whenever the Black Dash comes out, you get invulnerability. I think around here is about where I want to go. Do I have a simple key? I don't. If I had a simple key, I would consider donating to the Did I know where the... Yeah, here's how you get into Queen's Gardens. Which I don't want to do yet. You can do this without... If you can, like, cling onto this little surface here and immediately start charging a crystal dash, you can crystal dash under here. Okay, I think this is where Siegmeyer was. He is basically Siegmeyer, right? Although I don't think he ever imperils himself the way Siegmeyer does. My man! I do like the big jellyfish as enemies, because they're very easy to avoid. They do a shitload of damage, and they home in on you once you harming them. Okay, so we know where to go, We know where we are. We know how to increase to decrease the increase. Have I really never been left over here? I just neglected to go here. Is this Queen's Gardens? No, this is still Fog Zone. This over here is just so suspicious. It's got to be a downway. Yeah, here's Queen's Gardens. Which we're not going to do yet. I want to continue looking at here. I love that this game has very good music in Green Path, and you're like, man, game might not be able to make better music than Green Path. They might have peaked too early. And then you get to Queen's Gardens, and it's like, hey, what up? Yeah, this is where the big dead snail lives. Not much of a challenge. I want to go back up. Money! Who cares about money? I don't care about money at all. I got set up for a joke there. There can't be that much more to do in... Although, yeah, if I have a lantern, I can go to... I do have lantern, so I should go to Joni's Respite. I'll do that after I find the... train in, or the tram in. Oh, sniped. Oh, I know what's down here. It's the bank. That's why I haven't been down here, right? Yep, it's the bank. The bank is a scam. She steals your money. But if you find her after she steals your money, you get more money back. So it's not a total scam in gameplay terms, but it's a scam. Because it's probably going to rob you of money when you need it, and then give you back money when you don't. But I don't mind that at all. Your players shouldn't be completely confident in everything. I think that's one more math shard. Yeah. Don't talk to her. I love the music here so much. It's so delicate, but playful, and kind of morose. It fits the idea of a garden so well. Music is probably the best part of this game. Go towards Corny. That might be the last map. So he'll go back to Dirtmouth. Is there anything else in this room? Or is this the go here for Cornifer room? This is the go here for Cornifer room. Can't go here. It's all too late that there were spikes. Got some classic Mega Man platforms. Everybody loves Mega Man platforms, right? Why exactly are they called Yoku blocks again? I remember the reason being stupid. So these trader mantids they're very, you really need to have Shade Cloak to deal with these guys very well. The boss version especially so. I don't like that the music died. Ah, but now I can go this way. This game has a lot of weird, fake, not useful shortcuts. I don't get it. Ba-la-da-la-day. I need to go down and to the left. You get like a hint that Deep Nest is nearby. I like the little flying mantids. They're really rough when you have to 3-hit them. But they're really good when you can just 2-hit them. Now, I think... Can you break this window? I know you can get out here. Well, I can break the soundtrack. Yeah, if you go down here, you get to Deep Nest, which isn't particularly useful to me. See? I couldn't break that log from the other side the last time I was here. Okay. As we were. Oh, there was a thing in that room? Hi, Chad. I don't know why, but the way I said hi, Chad, made me think of from Twin Peaks: The Return. Where Johnny has the bear. It says, "Hello, Johnny. How are you today?" It's over and over again. And it looks like a thing that, like, someone in the prop department, or maybe David Lynch himself, made in like 5 minutes and be like, "Hey, this looks spooky." Am I going to fight Barbo? No, this is where you have to bring the rose. Which means I still haven't gone to a place. Where is that? Am I going to have to do that? It's not that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. I think up here's the Trader Lord. Did not quite ride the boomerang up. Funny. It was too low. My prize is a pitiful amount of money. Oh, did you see that weird camera thing that happened? I'll finally end up back here. But I never cut... Actually, where am I? I never went down there. Wow. Well, now I have. Do you give off soul when you're dead? No. Think I want to go here? Yeah, I want to go here. Although maybe I don't. Yeah, I want to go here. Uh-huh. I'm doing this for no reason. Oh, nope. A cloth has decided she wants to die. I did enough damage to him to kill him very quickly, but she has to die to get the killing blow if you talk to her at all. She was destined just to die, indeed. I made that look really easy, but Traitor Lord is actually not easy at all. Nothing up here. Well, I think I'm missing some grubs. One of the things I don't like about the randomizer is how it removes all of the worm noises. It's one of the great ones in the game. Kind of looks like a Bloodborne grade 1. Cool egg, nerd. Yeah, if you don't talk to her until after you beat the Mantis Lord, I think you can have Cloth survive or something. I don't know. She can survive, but she doesn't show up for the fight. How? What do you mean? Because, like, you encounter her at the bridge, and then you encounter her in Deep Nest. NPCs don't typically have, like, branching quest lines. It's probably the one in Deep Nest is probably the one you're talking about then. Is there not a... There's not a lot of branching NPC quests in this game. The only one I can think of is you can let Zote die. And you can seal away the Grim Troop and trade away Grimchild for a very bad charm. There was a place on the left down there that I just completely didn't see. No, it's not that I didn't see it, it's that I couldn't go through it. I think I remember the Queen's Gardens. You have to, like, go through a hole in a wall to get to the Queen Garden. I never bothered with any of the unbreakable charms. I only ever used unbreakable strength in dream fights. It is nice, though. In rando, it just, you don't have breakable, you don't have the fragile variants. The only charm versions of them are the unbreakable versions. Oh, come on, you stupid bastards. Is there a thing in here? Nah, I'm just going to start ignoring these enemies. I say that, then I immediately start killing them. Now I know the completion rate of my file. Okay, another copy of Abyssal Shriek. Here's Borbo. Yes, let's fight Borbo. Am I gonna die to Borbo? I died to Borbo. I can't believe I died to Borbo. Ah, let's go fight Borbo. Do I want to change up my charms for Borbo? What if... What if I was a wizard? Can't believe I died to Borbo. There's a dream fight in an area I can go to in Kingdom's Edge as well. It does happen to the borscht of us, you're right. I'm gonna have to farm soul off these guys. There we go. Now. Where's my shade at? Okay. Let's go ahead and kill these guys. Just actually, I'm gonna skip Borbo and I'm gonna unlock the shortcut. I think this is the last stag station. Yeah, so I can go to Stag's Nest, but first I want to kill Borbo. Time to die, Borbo. There we go. I got a lot of multi-hits off my wizard's spell. And thus I killed Borbo. It's like if you do that, it's easier, but also doing this helped a lot. Let's put on my killing energy back. Take me to the stag nest, you dirty, dirty bug. What we got? Oh ho! So you don't... So I could have to do 2,400... No, that's nice, but it also means that I might have to get all the soul essence anyways. I'm literally looking for one item right now, though. There's only one item that matters anymore. Which is one of the dreamers that I don't have. So I need to go there, and I need to go there. So I think I want to go to Queen's Station first. I think if I do this again, I'm not going to randomize dreamers. Worth. That was worth it. Yeah, have I just never been up here? Well, it's time for another dream fight. This is perhaps my least liked dream fight. Is at the Stone Sanctuary. 7 grubs left. So what's everybody's least liked Castlevania enemy? What's the Castlevania monster that you like the least? Crabmeat says Medusa Head. You've fallen for my trap. No Eyes is very edgy teenager cool. And the only way that she attacks you is with Medusa heads. She's a Wizrobe. Arena has spikes. Apparently her backstory is she killed bugs. Like little baby bugs. Just very bleeding edge cool. Not a fan of No Eyes. Burnedhead, why haven't you played a Castlevania before? Go play Aria of Sorrow right now. No, go play Castlevania 3. Then play Aria of Sorrow. I want to ask you to play Symphony of the Night. I'm not the biggest Soten fan out there. I like it. It's beautiful. Never really had a Nintendo. Well, then why didn't you play... I could have swore Castlevania 4 was on Genesis. Well, maybe not, because I think Castlevania 4 was called Super Castlevania 4, so maybe not. I know Draculax and Rando were Sega. Have I really just never been here before? I've definitely been here. I didn't have a Sega either. I had both. But I had them after the N64 and PlayStation had come out. Wow, you're supposed to fight this boss a long time ago, and I just never came here, huh? I think you're supposed to fight this thing before you fight Hornet. Ooh, you used a PlayStation to play Xenogears. Hell yes. How was Xenogears? I imagined you were like a PC gamer of the 90s. Because I see you and Masazal playing weird PC games from the 90s all the time. Just money. But how was Xenogears as an introduction to console gaming? Was the Final Fantasy VII port bad? I know the Final Fantasy VIII port was bad. Fine for its time. Yeah. I actually know vanishingly little about Xenogears. I know there are PlayStation 2 games that are like stupid and have a robot wife in them that people really like. Having Isthmus here makes this much easier. Okay, I think we're done here. Which means Howling Cliffs are our next goal. And it's probably easier to get there from Dirtmouth, to be quite honest. Yeah, let's go back to Dirtmouth. Wham! Not here. This would work, but I refuse it. What did you do? I could use Gigi the Confessioner again. One thing I need to check, though. I've been streaming long enough that I have to cover my bets on Blaseball. What happens if I do this? Yeah, here we go. Stream's changed, everybody. We're going to look at our Blaseball things. My bets are going pretty good. I'm at 48K right now. How are the worms doing? Worms are... The 2 and 7 worms are going up against the 6 and 3 flowers. We have Patchwork Solwick on the mound. Let's see how friend of the show, Kaz Fiasco, has been hitting today. Hit a triple earlier. Let's take a look. How are my tacos doing? Tacos smacking the Dale at 11-0, while only at the bottom of the ninth. Rivers Klimbin's giving up 11 hits. That's got to be pretty demoralizing. How else we doing? How are those Tigers? Tigers are 5-5, falling behind. Nerd Pacheco still shelled after being traded for Sunbeam's rival for Alden Cash Money after winning their third championship. Crabs have got it tied up in 3-3 at the top of the ninth against the Moist Talkers. Tot Fox trotting out to hit. He's still got the flinch after facing off against the Shelled Ones pod. After all that time, let's take a look at the standings. We have the Mexico City Wild Wings making a commanding lead of the Wild High at a 7-3 record. We have the Spies at 9-1, the Moist Talkers at 7-2 with 8 wins. And we've got the Mild High looking pretty meek this far into the season, where we had the previously undefeated Dallas Steak sitting at 6-3 and 5 wins, the Mills at 4-5 with 5 wins. Really looking like it's going to be a high offense season where we have the Dale, the Tacos, and the Spies all hitting out of their minds. Series champions were the favorite going into the series. Tigers have not had good weather with the Crows. They're really going to have their offense suffer until they can get Nerd Pacheco out of that shell. Hiroto Wilcox has been pitching pretty well, but it's been a high offense season. To offset the last season's pretty incredible pitching, but I'm going to cover my bets now. I'm going to bet against the Worms, because I'm going to bet against those Worms. Slam it. I'm going to bet on the Stakes. The Lovers have been one of the worst teams in baseball this season. Oh, and I can't just bet against my Tigers. Going to have to bet against those Sunbeams. We've got Dunlap Figueroa, who was a top 10 ERA leader last season. Over here, I will bet against the Crabs. The Crabs have good pitching and excellent defense, but they just don't have the bats to stack up against the rest of the high offense season that we've been seeing out of the rest of the league. I'll take the Mills over the Garages. Actually, who's pitching? Penelope Matthews. Durham Spaceman is pretty bad. Penelope Matthews is pretty good. I usually go off pitchers when I make my bets. Obviously, I'm going to bet against the Dale. Who cares if Caius Dogwalker pitches out of his mind? I'm betting on Sexton Weaver. Get him, Tacos. Then we have Pies versus the Magic. The Magic lost a lot of their hitting, but Wyatt Glover is still one of the favorites. Curry Alicia Keys, excellent pitching. But the Pies made it to postseason last year and still have Elvis Figueroa, one-time ERA leader. Let's see, the Chucks versus the Fridays, huh? Fitzgerald Wanderlust versus Montgomery Bullock. Two mild pitchers, but the Fridays... Hato Satbox is still elsewhere after being washed away. Blood Hamburger looking pretty good, but I'm going to take that Fridays bet. Let's see, Mex Mints. Let's see how the Mex are doing. The Mex managed to steal Polka Dot Patterson earlier in the season off a trade. And the Breath Mints have been doing okay, but I'm going to take the Mex here, even though they have previously been pretty bad. Now we're getting up tighter. The 2-7 Jazz versus the 3-6 Lift. Really, the only thing the Jazz have going for them is Baby Doyle and Wyatt Pothos, whereas over on the Lift, you don't really have all that much either. But you do have Wyatt Quitter, who everybody likes. Everybody likes Wyatt Quitter. She's been playing since season 1, yet to be incinerated. I'll take a 420 bet on the Lift. Then down here we have the Wild Wings. Ooh, Burke Gonzalez, though, against Alexandria Rosales. What are the Wild Wings looking like? They still have Jessica Telephone. The Spies are hitting out of their mind. I'm actually going to take the heads-up bet on the Wild Wings, though. 2 reasons. 1, Burke Gonzalez was the ERA leader last season. And 2, the Spies, if Burke Gonzalez shits the bed, we have a Sun 2 weather. Means you might want to bet against the person you think is going to win. And here we have the 4-6 Georges versus Firefighters. This one's going to be pretty tight. The Firefighters improved a lot with the elections, but the Georges have been overperforming. I'm going to take the 420 bet on the Firefighters. You can't do that bad betting against the expansion teams. Okay, top of the 10th, Worms and Flowers at 5-5. Stakes are taking the lead over the Lovers. The Dale are getting absolutely smacked by the Tacos. Ooh, and here's Raul Leal, one-time worst hitter in the league because of wielding the Iffy Jr., but has been slowly improved. I don't know who the worst hitter in the league is anymore. Last season it was Ren Morin, but they got banished to the shadows. Anyways, that's enough baseball. I got my bets in so we can start playing this video game again. I've always kind of wanted to fire up Reblaze and try casting some games. Would that be anything anybody would care about? I can't imagine so. I just like Blaseball. So I used to be a really big baseball fan. But I kind of fell off after the Cardinals shit the bed after trading away Albert Pujols. And by trading away, I meant Albert Pujols took more money to go play for a worse team that he would never win in. And he's been kind of languishing at the Angels ever since. Or the A's, I forget. But Blaseball is very snappy. It's very quick. It's always happening. It's very wacky. And it lets you have as many useless statistics as you could possibly want. And that's one of the reasons why I always loved baseball. Is because it was boring and you could talk about it. And there were many, many useless statistics you could know. Which, there are lots of statistics in Blaseball. Both stats that the game gives you and also people who actually see what those stats look like by comparing them to their performance. Like, ERA used to be nominally tracked. I think that's a return pipe. Like, the tracker used to tell you, like, batting average leader and ERA leader, but they don't anymore. I get all my info from a place called Blaseball Reference. Which I don't know how much to trust. Because the strikeout to ball ratio, the strikeout to walk ratio last season was disgusting. Like, the career strikeout to ball, the strikeout to walk ratio leader in real baseball is something around 5. That is to say, this pitcher gets 5 strikeouts for every walk. And Hiroto Wilcox last season in Blaseball. By the way, here's the Lifeblood place. It's very pretty. Hiroto Wilcox struck out, I think, 350 people before getting a walk. A simple key. Okay. Is there a reason to go all the way through here anymore? I don't think so. Hiroto Wilcox also had an ERA last season of 1.36 or something like that. Which is extremely low. I really can't think of where to go. Oh, I can go down there now. So I want to go to Palace Grounds. So I could go here, but I won't do it yet. There are a few things I can do before I have to subject myself to the White Palace. Don't have to go over here. So the main kind of items I'm probably missing right now are hidden worms. I'm in deepness now and just down into the left, and I'm right where I want to be. Friend of the show, Kaz, who I'm sure all of you know better than you know me, maybe even, had a baseball player introduced to this season. His name is Kaz Fiasco. He plays for the Ohio Worms. And the last time I checked, he was hitting a .348, which is really high, along with multiple home runs, 2 triples, and 2 doubles. Here's Sharp Shadow. Mark of Pride, I mean. Okay. Now it's time to start looking for parts of the map that have little nubbins on them. Let's start with top left and look. Joni's Repose, King's Pass, Dirtmouth, nothing's out of the ordinary yet. Crystal Peak, everything looks complete there. Spirit's Glade. I know Kingdom's Edge has a spot, and I can go there now. Tower of Love. King Station there. Watcher Spire. Is there anything to the right of the Watcher Spire? I don't think so. That tunnel that elevator is in. Soul Sanctum. Real Waterways. Isma. Fungal Wastes. Did I never do that? No, I had to have done that. The Abyss has one spot that I could theoretically go to, but would be a huge pain in the ass. There's a specific charm I need to be able to realistically get that place. So there's 2 things I can do. One is to go to Kingdom's Edge, and that'll be the next thing I do. And the second will be to upgrade Grimchild, so I can fight Nightmare King Grim. But I really, really would want to fight Nightmare King Grim with a fully upgraded nail. I think King Station is where I want to go. Yeah. I also forget what the Trial of the Warrior was. The other thing I would need to do would be to fight some more Dream Warriors to get 2,400 essence to get the final reward. Oh, and this thing. I might as well do it because I'm here. Do you get essence for fighting... Oh, ha. Guess I'll do that later. Do you get essence for fighting, like... Dream Zote and Dung Defender? Let me make sure I don't have that charm before I need this charm. These two are useful, but I need this to get the thing in the abyss. Thing is, I think I also want to wizard this one. So just go down, keep going down until I can go either down or right, and then go right. So yeah, I'm here now. See, now I want to just go right. Oh no, there's another spot I want to go to first. I need to go all the way to the right here. I love these huge guys. I wish they didn't shake the screen, but I do like them. Yeah, this guy's not here. You can go here if you have Descending Dark, or just Descending Thing. I saw you. Okay. So now I can do this. Do I have more simple keys than I need? I don't think so. No, there is an extra simple key. Because one of them... One of them you used to unlock the dream fights. Can't wall jump off the hive. It's rounded off. You can't round jump, you can wall jump. Although I'm going to need some soul if I am to fight. Okay, rancid egg. I think this is where you would get quick slash normally. Anyways, that's what that excursion is for. Come here, you. This is my second least favorite dream fight in the game. Because this guy is a fucking wizrobe. But if you have Shaman Stone and Abyss Shriek, you can kill him extremely quickly. That's going to be a recurring thing. Most bosses, if you have Shaman Stone and Abyss Shriek, you'll kill them extremely quickly. God, where am I going next? I'm gonna go to the Coliseum of Fools just to check. I see something. I see a place I could check. Did I ever buy any markers? No, I didn't buy any map markers, but there, between the hive and, yeah, there. Where exactly am I going? Although, wait, hold on. If I'm going to be gallivanting around, I'm going to need Wayward Compass just to be able to orient myself to where I'm at and where I need to go. Yeah, I'll ask Kaz about that to see if he would want to just off the cuff do some reblaze casting. Because he sounds much more like a sports announcer or radio voice than I do. But I like baseball a lot. Really, my voice isn't very pleasant. It's kind of nasally, and my intonation's pretty poor. I make the best with what I got. But Cass has a great voice. Rare voice for radio. Him and Jen's both. My voice isn't bad. It's because you ain't got to listen to it all the time, bud. It's way better now. When I lived in Arkansas, my allergies were much, much worse. Wait, where the fuck is that thing at? You go down here. This never went down here. Okay, could have got Shade Cloak here. That's leaving vanishingly few items to get. Or vanishingly few places to go. There are a few items to get, and the first thing I can think of... If I can remember where the flip it is... I've never taken the tram to the resting grounds. I know there's stuff in the resting grounds. Where is that one NPC at? If I can learn how to type. It's a Gray Mourner. Where is the Gray Mourner? It's there. Alright, I have the Descending Dark there. So yeah, that's a place I should go. But first, I'm going to go to the Coliseum of Fools to remind myself what the Trial of the Warrior was. If it was a grub, I will do it. If it is not a grub, I shan't. I didn't have a double jump? Oh, it's because my pogo got interrupted. It's the name of my new movie, Pogo Interrupted. I might need to do the first trial again. So I can fight Grey Prince Zote. Well, chill out, dude. Holy shit. Love how big and harmless those flies are. They're very big and not at all scary ever to anyone. Can't say I think much of an animal whose survival strategy is to ram into anything it sees and explode. Okay, what was this? For Dream Shield. No. There's a very... I'm going to go ahead and do the trial of the thing again. Which means I don't need you. I don't need you. I think the best thing would be Long Nail. No, the best thing would not be Long Nail. Quick focus. Grub Song plus Long Nail or Quick Focus are both pretty good. So I'm only doing this to fight Zote, and I think that White Prince Zote might give soul or spirit or memories, whatever, things. And that would be a faster way to fight than, or a faster way to get it than fighting all these dream bosses. This will take like 5 minutes, though. Come here, you. I was holding up. I just don't even try to dodge those things. Because I'm not just pogoing, it's making this harder. If you just pogo that, it takes like 2 seconds. Okay, now I think I fight the Gruz flies and we're almost over. Abyss Shriek is overpowered. Final boss. Attack me. His nail is made of wood, so it doesn't hurt. So now I think Bretta will fall in love with Grey Prince Zote and we can go into her basement and fight. Okay. Now there is a tiny reason I would want to get Dream Shield, and it would be mostly just so that I could get Salubra's Charm, the final one. Well, let's go see if I can fight Grey Prince Zote. I might not even be able to win, because Grey Prince Zote is really hard, but... Or it gets really hard. Grey Prince Zote doesn't start off that hard. But still might be more pepper than my unfinal nail could. Yeah, now he's here. So you can fight this now. I shouldn't come into here with Wandering Kurt. Here we go. Every time you beat this boss, this intro gets longer. He gets another adjective. Oh, he faked me out. He didn't do the long jump. There we go. Actually, I shouldn't do that. And you destroy part of her dream belief. Did I get spirit for that? Yes. I got quite a lot of spirit for that. See, and now she's a little less into Zote. She gets a little bit less enchanted with the Grey Prince Zote each time you fight him. I think I might try that again with Quick Focus, because if I can just get 2,400 from Grey Prince Zote... that would be pretty quick. And Bretta won't leave until you fight him 9 times. He does get harder each fight, though. This might mean I can go fight Dung Defender, though, or White Defender. Yep, see, he's got 5 adjectives now. That's the attack I want. Although he's got new Zotelings now. There we go. When he does the attack I want, I can just slap him a whole bunch. And I love slapping. Please have me have more than 2,400 spirit. How much did I get for that? None. Okay, so fighting him additional times doesn't get you more. Which means... let's go to the Spirit Dome. How many other warrior fights are there even left? Have I done them all? Huh. Let's see how many souls she actually wants. I think it's 2,400, but... yeah, 2,400 essence. Yeah, that's how much she wants. Looks like Dung Defender would be how I would do it. But that's not really why we're here. We're here because of this. There's definitely stuff down here. this will probably be the last thing we do tonight. City Crest. Okay, I can get into the City of Tears the normal way now. A grub. Okay, 5 more grubs. There is Grubber Flies elegy as a item I could require, which is the reward for collecting all grubs. That guy hits for 2 hearts. Okay, maximum knife. I still didn't find what I was looking for, though. I need to go. I got to get up to get down. My map doesn't help any because I've not sat at a bench. Ah, here we go. There's this part of the game which frustrates many, many people. It's the Grey Mourner. Accept the gift, even knowing you only get a lousy grub. Okay. So I don't have to do this unless it is Grubberfly's elegy. Well, let's go turn in my knife and call it a stream. King Station. It's looking like all signs are pointing towards White Palace. So next time, I will go and do White Palace. Actually, hold on. Can I do a thing here? Oh, that's her house. Okay. And this will be you. Yeah. Somewhere there is the songstress. It's here. Get a Wanderer's Journal. I'm not even going to be able to do everything I want to, right? Because there's going to be a thing in the way. Nope. Vanilla! Poggy Thorax. Yep, here's the Sing Lady. Do you get anything for listening to this? I don't think you do. And you can eat her to get a soul, I think. Nothing else up here as far as I know. But we still have to go knifesmith our knifesmith. I can come back here for money later. Ah, hello, Kaz. Thank you for the raid. I'm about to stop. Which means we'll be picking up and going over to Slionine after I finish up. I missed improving my knife. Picross is famous. I'm glad we learned about the difference between Mario and the difference between Wario. Which is that Wario can't die, and when Mario dies, it doesn't matter. How was Picross? Whereas in this rando, I'm at the point where there's only one item that matters anymore. I have every movement ability, every key item. I'm about to get my final weapon upgrade. I have almost every charm. This guy is so weird. He charges you to upgrade your knife to maximum, and then he asks you to kill him with your sword you make. So it's like he's just opting to destroy the 4,000 gil. He scuttles away and is like, hey, I made a knife so cool. The only possible thing I could want would be for you to kill me with it. But instead, I will use my jets. Okay. So, map is everywhere. the only thing I can think of is stuff in the ancient basin. Two things come to mind. One thing is I'm going to want to get a few more dream icon or dream points, which I can get either by fighting some dream bosses. I know there's a dream boss in the ancient basin, the corrupt vessel or whatever, and there's a few trees I could do. The other one would be White Defender, if I can fight White Defender in the Royal Waterways. But the next thing that comes to mind is I have to go to the palace grounds, because we upgraded our dream nail all the way, which means... Hey, you want to see a big bug instantly appear? Wham! Not hidden station. I want... I do want hidden station. Why does it go... Why does hidden station have all these, like, big spools of web? But next time, we'll be down to Clown in Super Meat Boy. But for now, thanks everybody for joining. We're going to go over to Slyo9's channel, who I think is playing Slay the Spire. So we're going to do that. We're going to duel the raid. Can I not do it? Why is it not letting me do it? Start raid. Something went wrong. Try running that quick action again later. I'll just host them then. So we're going to dual wield our things. Anyways, thanks for joining, everybody. I need to stream some more, but I've been feeling under the weather. But hopefully I can get a little bit more in. So good night, everybody.